What is up, my dudes, and the one girl whose heart is as cold as the weather is today? This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Until it gets too cold, then we may go down to 2. You've been warned. Let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 10% on a Cardo communicator? Check my referral link down below. Want to support me and all my do-gooderness like these cool guys here? Boom! Then you should check my coffee page down below. Also, please take a look at my GoFundMe page. It is open until December 9th, 2022, just in case you're watching this video in the future. It is for my toy drive that is benefiting kids in need in the Manchester, New Hampshire area. 100% of proceeds being raised are going straight into buying toys. I have no middleman. I do not pay myself. It is simply raise the money, buy the toys, donate them to Child Health Services of Manchester, New Hampshire to be dispersed among children who need them. Plain, simple, pure. Come on, hook a brother up. So today, we are getting into it with the KEMIMOTO heated jacket. So I want to get a few things out of the way real quick. This jacket was sent to me for free. So yes, I did not pay for it. However, the agreement was that I give them an honest review on the jacket. And definitely hang tight throughout the video, because there is pros and there are cons. This is not going to be just a, oh my god, I love the jacket, everything's perfect, go buy it. Because that's not what our agreement was. It was to give them an honest review, and that's what I'm going to do. So before we get too deep into this, let's kick you over to the dungeon where I'm going to give you some specs and some breakdowns on this jacket. Let's go. Hey guys, alright, so let's get into this KEMIMOTO heated jacket. We'll get into some of the details and stuff, the things you may actually, want to know in a review. So first and foremost, this has 5 heating points. The heating points are as counted. 1, 2, 1 in each arm, so 3 and 4, and then there's 1 in the back, and that's 5. So you've got your core left and right, your sleeves, like right around here is where you're feeling it, and then the back. So that's your 5 heating points. This has a lot of pockets, so if you're looking for storage and stuff, you are covered. They are right here, right up front. You've got 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Same thing up on the arms. You have pockets on each arm. You also have these Velcro patches. So if you want to brand this jacket, if you're using it for like a business or whatnot, they make it very easy to do that. You have your chest pocket. And then when you open up the jacket, you have an inside cell phone pocket right there. So yeah, plenty of storage. You can definitely move stuff around, no problem. It comes with a fold-away hood. Now, quite honestly, I suck at folding things. This came to me unfolded. There is a little patch here. Basically, you do something, you put it around, you fold it. Because I suck at folding, that hood will probably never go away ever. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And if you're bad at folding, I've tried to give this a try a few times. I'm not making it happen. That's just me. I mean, if you're good at origami, you're gonna nail this. I don't know. Maybe I'll even refer to the instructions at some point in time, put the hood away and never take it out again. But yes, that's one of the features that this jacket does have. Another thing are these monkey paws. The monkey paws are fantastic. I will tell you that. When I'm riding and stuff, I use these. They are small, they are thin, so they're not taking up a lot of room under your glove, which is very nice. They go right into the lining. So basically, this is giving you a nice wind protection. If you're wearing like a pair of gloves, like the KEMIMOTO heated gloves or any other gloves, it's going to create that barrier where you're not opening up any of your skin to like wind. So if you're doing something like I am, where you're using this on your bike, that is just a great feature to have, because when you're doing 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, you're going to feel that cold wind, and you're going to feel any spot where you may have missed covering up. So that nice little seal definitely helps quite a bit. The jacket is claimed to be waterproof. I'll give you their ratings right here because that's a crazy high rating, and yeah, I just want you to see it. I would label this more as water resistant, especially if you're using this on a bike. The reason for that is there's nothing actually covering or sealing this zipper. So I'm assuming when you're doing like 60, 70 plus on a bike, and it starts raining, you'll be good, like light rain or like, you know, a light trip, stuff like that. If you're caught in the rain and you're on a long trip, you're probably gonna get some seepage at least along this zipper line. Plus, this jacket is not vinyl, so I'd assume at some point in time it's going to start giving up to the rain. I've not been caught in a rainstorm, so I can't tell you for sure. Although the other day when I was riding, there was like some rain going on and I was perfectly dry. There was no seepage at the zipper. It was fine. So I would definitely say like light to moderate rain, you're fine. Long term, you probably want to look into more like just straight out rain gear. So here is your button for your temperature and all that stuff. You hold it to turn on. Red is at high. White is at medium. Blue is at low. So KEMIMOTO says that at high, you're gonna get 4 to 5 hours. I like to be conservative, so I'm gonna lean more towards the 4-hour mark. Medium, they're saying 5 to 6 hours. So again, I'm leaning more towards the 5-hour mark. And low, they're saying 10 to 12 hours. So again, 10 hours. I will say that this is a very windproof coat through all the different like testing I've done. And that really is important when it comes to like heating elements because yeah, nothing's gonna keep you warm if the wind's breaking through the jacket. So if you run warm normally and you're in like very cold temperatures, you'll probably just be using this on low anyway, and you will get the max out of that battery. So let's talk about that battery. Inside, there's a pouch right here on the left chest side. You unzip it and out comes your battery. So your battery plugs in like that. This is your battery. Your battery is a 10,000 milliamp battery pack. So yeah, I mean, it has the ability to run for quite a while. And when this is in the jacket, you will feel it there. It's got a little girth to it. You know, it is that square block. It sits about right here. So you know it's there for sure. But it's also got a USB port. So if you're on the go, your phone's running a little bit low and you need a little extra juice, bam, you plug it in right there. You are good to go. So I really like that feature. That is absolutely awesome. Some of the drawbacks, at least in my personal view, to this battery pack is, again, it plugs in with this plug. I would have loved to see a USB plug-in. So if this dies, I could pop in any juice box I want to keep this coat running. So if I am somewhere extremely cold and I am running this jacket at high and it dies on me at like 4 hours and I want to keep going, I would have loved it where I could drop in a totally separate juice box and not one specific to this plug. So that is probably one of the drawbacks I see on this and something you should be aware of. Something that's less inconsequential, but I do want to bring up. They do provide a charging cable. The charging cable is micro USB. Nothing wrong with that, although I really would have loved to see this go to a USB-C just to kind of keep up with like our current technology. Micro USB, not a bad thing. I mean, even if you like lose your charging cable or you misplace it, you can walk into basically any store on earth and get a $5 USB, micro USB cable. So that is good. Although, like I said, I would have loved to see USB-C. Nonetheless, this is a good pack. This is a good jacket. This jacket comes in about $150. If you're not in the US, I don't know, plug that into Google and whatever your money is over there and it will translate it to you. Or better yet, just go to the KEMIMOTO site and see it there. With KEMIMOTO, you also want to keep in mind that they are currently and always running what they call a heroes discount. So that's basically military, veteran, police, fire, ambulance, medical. So definitely check
before you buy the coat to see if that discount code applies to you. So I went through the steps to purchase the jacket online just to kind of get an idea of like everything and how it works and where you can plug in the discount codes. And it actually automatically in checkout added a 20% discount to this jacket without me punching in any codes. And in fairness, we're right around the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sort of day, so that might be why that happened. Or it might be something that KEMIMOTO just threw in there as an Easter egg. So definitely check it out. I have a feeling if you spend a little bit of time looking around for a discount and not looking very hard, you're gonna come up with this jacket for less than the $150 listed price. You can find these on the KEMIMOTO site. You can find them on Amazon. They are very easy to come by. Yeah, let's get back to the bike, shall we?
All right, guys, I hope you found that incredibly educational and informational. Funny enough, right after I did that recording, I actually took a minute to just kind of look at the hood and look at the collar instead of like trying to mash it down like in the dark or in the shadow somewhere and completely messing up. And I was able to just roll it up and actually put that little Velcro strap over it. So yes, the coat now has a collar and not a hood, and it's probably going to stay that way until I die, because honestly I'll just mess it up if I ever take it out. Nonetheless, one of the other things I forgot to mention in the breakdown video that I did not care for about this jacket, and it's not really a make or break sort of thing, it's one of those little nuances where you're just like, oh, that's annoying, is the jacket uses 3 colors on the heating temps. It uses red, white, and blue. So red is the hottest, white is medium, blue is low. Now if you notice, with the gloves, I have them on green, which is low. The gloves use red, blue, and green. Honestly, KEMIMOTO, pick a color scheme and stick to it. That's one of the things I would really like you to do. If you're gonna do red, white, and blue, do red, white, and blue. If you want to do red, blue, green, that's fine. You want to do like 3 different shades of purple, that's fine. Just commit to it. If you're doing 3 levels of temperature, just commit to 3 colors right across the board. So, you know, when it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm putting this stuff on and I'm not paying attention, I can just match the colors. I can go total kindergartner level on this. That's all I'm asking. All right, so let's talk sizes a little bit. I'm gonna have to say KEMIMOTO has done a very good job at matching American sizes. For those of you unaware of like American sizes, like what that means, let's be honest, different countries, a large means something totally different. So Americans tend to be a little huskier. So our extra large tends to be much bigger than say an extra large out of like China. So if you order this jacket and you normally wear an extra large, this should fit you quite well. It's not going to be like you ordered an extra large and what shows up is a child small. So good on KEMIMOTO for that additional detail. If you're unsure of your size, I would definitely use the size guides they provide on their website. Again, they are pretty damn accurate. Also, just a little side note, when you are choosing sizes, keep in mind, heated gear needs to be pretty much against your body. So you don't want to order big loose objects, because then the heating coils aren't making contact. There's a wall of air between you and them, and they are not going to be as effective as if they were just laying against you. So this is not the time to start trying to hide those love handles. Be honest with yourself, be honest with the size guide, and you will be much happier with the jacket that arrives when you order it. It's also a unisex jacket, which means for men or women. So, you know, either or, do it up. Honestly, this is not meant to be a riding jacket, so it doesn't have added armor. It doesn't have like a spine pad or anything like that. It doesn't have a place to put any of that stuff, although it does not claim to be either. I've chosen this coat just because I wanted a little extra warmth. Quite honestly, when it gets a little bit chillier and I'm riding with this, I'm probably just going to throw my vest right over it. And if anything, that's just going to put the heating elements closer to me, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I know I mentioned windproof and windproofing when we were over in the dungeon, and that's actually where we're heading right now. I want to get on the highway. I want to get up to speed with this jacket. So, couple disclosures to give here. I really don't have much of anything on under this jacket. I have a Dixon party shirt, which, for those of you who've ever ordered a Dixon party shirt, you know that's designed for summer wear. It's designed to wick dry very quickly if it's wet. It's very light, it's very thin and airy. That's it. So really the only thing that is keeping me insulated is this jacket. The other thing is, I've actually had this coat for a few weeks now, and I've been testing it because I don't want to just, you know, put something on, do a 10-minute ride, tell you, hey guys, this is awesome, and, like, you know, send you to go buy something that may turn out to be not so awesome. So a lot of these tests I've already done. I just want to put them on camera for you to see, so it's a little less of me sitting in my dungeon going, oh, trust me, this is fine, and more of you going, like, actually seeing me run the paces. So that's what we're doing. Now, I know I've mentioned this before, but it bears repeating. If your jacket isn't windproof, then nothing else matters in its features if you're trying to stay warm or dry or whatnot. And the thing is, if this jacket was not windproof, it doesn't matter how well the heating elements work, it's just going to have cold air rushing through. The jacket's going to be working twice as hard, and you're never going to get warm, and the battery's going to die that much quicker. With that being said, currently I'm at 70, and there is absolutely no wind coming through this jacket. I can feel it on my chest, I can feel it on my arms, like wind-wise, but nothing is coming through. So that is just a great sign, because that means the heating elements don't have to work as hard. They're resting on me, they're keeping me toasty warm, and I'm good to go. I'm somebody who tends to run hotter anyway, which is why in the past I haven't really used heating gear. But this year I was like, hey, why not make it a little more comfy? So that's what we're doing. The good side for that is I can leave this thing on low, and it's going to warm me up perfectly fine, and I'm going to be perfectly comfortable, and I'm going to get the maximum amount of time of battery because of that. Now, I'm at 75 right now. I'm probably not going to go too much faster than that, only because once I start going over those speeds, my mic starts popping. It may be popping now. Does it sound like popcorn while I'm talking to you? There you go. So, that's one of those things where I'm asking you to trust me. I have had the bike up to 80, 85. I was actually in the rain a couple days ago, and I came out of that dry, and it was definitely cold and dreary. And the jacket did phenomenal. So, overall, I'm very impressed with this coat. I very much like how it fits, how it feels, the way it heats. I like the multiple heating elements, especially the elements on the arms. I feel like a lot of heated jackets leave out the extremities, and anyone who's ever been outside for more than 5 minutes when it's cold out knows that your extremities get colder quicker than your center mass. So the fact that KEMIMOTO took the time to make sure that there are heating elements in the arms is a great job. And again, this jacket is right at the 150 mark before discounts, and I guarantee you're gonna find discounts if you go to buy this thing. I did a little searching and they are there. So that's a really good price point for what you are getting out of this jacket, and I'm very well impressed with it. I'm sold. It's a good jacket. I very, very much like it. I definitely recommend it for anyone looking to stay a little bit warmer. And let's just jump into some of the other disclaimers real quick. Again, they sent me this jacket for free in exchange that I gave an honest review. That's what I've done. So I don't have a discount code to offer you. And if you go and you buy this stuff, whether you buy it off of Amazon or KEMIMOTO, I'm not getting any kickbacks, any royalties, any residuals, any money, nothing. There's no way for them to know that you went and bought it because I told you to, because there's no code. So yes, this is just honestly, I'm riding this coat. I like this coat. I'm recommending this coat. And that's what I've got for you guys. So yeah, down below, do you have any KEMIMOTO stuff? How do you like it? Do you have this coat? How do you like it or dislike it? You know, throw some stuff down in the comments. Let other people know so they can make educated decisions when making purchases. Especially right around now, we've got the holidays rolling up. Honestly, this would make a great gift for anyone who rides or even doesn't ride and just wants to be a little bit warmer when they're out and about. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one dude you know who's like, oh, I'm so cold, my iron count is so low, I wish I could get warmer. Here you go, guy. He loves this stuff, trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip side.